Check, 1 2 1 2. Hemet Beat Podcast here for you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am still working around and trying to get everything in order, but I'm getting better, much better at what I do. And that's what it's about, growing in grace and establishing. At least that's what it's about to me. Let me grab this keyboard here and here we go. All right, got to plug this battery in as soon as I get off the air. See here, pull this up, sit down on my nice fluffiness. There's nothing greater in this world to me than the comforts that God affords me. Than my God, there's nothing greater, period, because all things are His, through Him, and were created by Him. We have a great lineup for you today on the Hemet Beats. So why don't we go ahead and jump right in? It's 8 o'clock. Whoo! Let's see here. Let's see. What do we want to do? We're live, so I guess I can do this. Okay, so this is wise. I should always leave the Hemet beat up like that. And here we go. Here's our live. Gonna go ahead and share that. Copy. And I want to drop that over in here with our artists. This is the Hemet Beat group chat right here. It's where you'll find all of the artists and different people on our playlists. And big shout out to Desiree. She's got some things going on and she could use some support. So we're going to see what we can do to support her. That is Desiree Stevens, local artist there in Hemet Valley. Says, we are live now. Tune in, and tell a friend. Boom. Okay, and we'll go ahead and drop that link. There it is. Yesterday you heard me tell you about the fact that I am not going to be muzzled. I refuse to be licensed through the Church of God in Christ or any other ministry that will try to assert authority over the Lord my God. So that's just not going to happen no matter where I go, who I am, what I do. I'm just not going to let it happen to me. The person you see in front of us, that's a new artist that we got up. Thank you so much for, it says, I went to connect with this, count me in for my daughter. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send her over a fact that we are live right now. I'm going to say, hey, we're talking about Count Me In this morning on the podcast, so you are in the right place. Go ahead and tune in, but I will also share the Count Me In information with you. Big ups to Stephanie Brain and the Rose of Sharon 7. And yes, you're being shouted out live right now here on the Hemet Beat. Thank you so much for reaching out about Count Me In. We're going to be talking about them shortly. All right, there we go. Let me check my audio. Hey, we're talking about Count Me In this morning on the podcast. There it is. That's good. It's up. It's recording. It's doing its thing. Okay, let's go over to my personal page. Yeah. Joseph's personal Facebook page. There we go. And all right, this will let you know that I'm doing what I do. I am certified. I already have certifications, and those certifications just let you know that I am skilled in what I do. Here is our lineup for today. Okay, it says Grand Rising People. It was 5:17 this morning when I began to write this, and our verse of the day is right now, right here. It says Psalms 18:1 and through 2. This is the American Standard Version of the Bible. It says, this is for the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Jehovah, who spake unto Jehovah the words of this song in the day that Jehovah delivered him from the hand of all his enemies. It didn't say some of his enemies, but it said all of his enemies. And from the hand of Saul, who tried to kill David. Okay, he said, I love thee, O Jehovah, my strength. Jehovah is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my rock, in whom I will take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower. Hallelujah. So, as I said, the Lord is good. He is my rock. He is my high tower. And in him do I trust. In him do I take refuge. Lord, you are my deliverer. Lord, you are my strength. In him will I trust. Blessed be the wonderful name of Jesus. Top story today, Riverside University Health System Behavioral Health. May is Mental Health Month. Wellness Fair is coming May 14th, from what I understand, to Fairmount Park in Riverside. I have not looked it up as of yet, but we're going to check into that in just a moment. But before we go there, I do want to show you guys a quick video that I showed it yesterday. I'm going to show it again because I want you to know the hope that I want you to know the hope that the government in Hemet Valley has. So this is the economic development overview video. All right. If you want to know more about that, we're going to dig into how you can keep up with Hemet Valley officials and hold them accountable, because you really should make sure that you hold them accountable. All right. They can do anything if you don't say anything. Wasn't that just lovely right there? I mean, I truly, 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 truly admire that video, and so awesome the hopes that they have right there in Hemet Valley. And if you are in SoCali and you're looking for a place to be, they are only at 90,000 people strong, 90,000 plus. Maybe that is the place for you. You know, go check out Hemet Valley. It's a beautiful place to live. Lived there for many years, frequent there all the time to do business and make sure that I keep on seeing how they are doing what they do and how they continue to grow in status and all of these wonderful things. Um, wow, I don't know. I love that economic development video. It's beautiful. Share it with a friend. It's here on the Facebook page. And let's see what was next up to bat after the video for that. I wanted to give you a way to reach out. So, how can we keep up with current events happening in Hemet, California, in the city of Hemet? Right? Okay, so the first thing that you can do is you can automatically go right here. Now, I hope this doesn't change. It changed my whole page. Oh man, that means I got to go back. But right here on Facebook, 17,000 followers. All right, and growing. Okay, Hemet Valley, you got your city hall right here. You got the website right here. They have a link tree that will show you everything that you need to get to all of the things that you want to know about Hemet Valley and the government. And they also broadcast the city hall meetings. Okay, so get in there to find out who the individuals that run the community are. Okay, you have to make sure that you're involved in your community if you ever want to see true change. And who knows that every part of it, it all matters to us in the community of Riverside County. Riverside County, if it's a strong Hemet, it's a stronger part of Riverside County. If it's a strong Moreno Valley, it's a strong part of Riverside County. If it's a strong Riverside City, it's a strong part of Riverside County. Temecula, Marietta, wherever you might find yourself. All right, we need strength. Okay, so this was posted 17 hours ago, and it says, I'm just going to read one of these. It says, the city of Hemet is proud to announce the second annual Hemet Regional Economic Summit. Okay, so they're becoming a very vast place for economics and wisdom when it comes to finances. It's been a rich town for a very long time. As a black person, and this being black history, from what I understand, Hemet used to practice redlining, which made it very hard, nearly impossible, for a black person to find a way past that boundary of the red line and own a home or live within inside the city limits. That has now been opened up for us, and we have the opportunity to make a difference in our community. And my question is this: what is the difference that you're making? Are you making a difference that is going to bless our children for years to come? What are you doing with this opportunity? All things that God opened up is an opportunity, and all things are done by God. So, are you going to be a part of the Regional Economic Summit following the success of our inaugural event? This summit continues its mission to provide a definitive roadmap for our local, regional, state, and national economy. That's big. Local, regional, state, and national. That's why I said if there's a strong Hemet, there's a strong Riverside, but now you're looking nationally, so which makes it a strong state of these United States. Okay? In the name of Jesus, Lord, I pray for this summit, and I pray that the people of color, brown, black, it does not matter ethnicity. If you are Asian and you are in that community, Indian, I know we've got a lot of Indian population growing there. Lord, I pray that you would bring them to the summit and they would participate in what they have going on Thursday, April 30th, 2026 at the Hemet Public Library in Hemet, California, 92543. 7 a.m. check-in, breakfast, and networking. 8:30 a.m. program commencement And then at 10:30 a.m., more networking looks like there. All right, they got keynote speaker 2026 economic outlook. We are privileged to feature Professor Daniel McDonald of the California State University in San Bernardino. Okay, so that shows you that this is bigger than Riverside County. It's part. We got San Bernardino County now stepping in. All right, you need to be a part of this. Like I said, it's on the Facebook for the Hemet Beat, for Joseph Mekael page, which is now the Hemet Beat, and you can always check out their Facebook page here for the city of Hemet, California government. Also, they got their website. That is the hemetca.gov. All right, now let's go ahead and get back over to what we were looking at prior, because I changed my list, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. What's next on the list? Next on the list, I'm still supposed to be talking about this Fairmount Park Mental Health Month Wellness Fair. How many know that we can't do much without the blessings that come forth from our health system here in Riverside? There's a lot of mental health issues that are going on. There's a lot of struggles. So go ahead. I want to go ahead and put out a little Macho Perez. Who is Macho, right? Let's go ahead and I'm going to open that up in a new link, and we're going to check out Mr. Macho Perez. This is my buddy Macho right here. Big shouts out to Macho Perez and the music that he makes. We need to get some information from him regarding who he is and all of the wonderful things that he does. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bang one of my favorite jams from him. This song is called... actually, I can click it from here, can't I? Let's go ahead and click it here. I'm still learning my new system over here and putting things out. So let's see here. I'm going to just click right here. Boom. And it opens up in a new tab. Yes.
Hey, Midaya.
And we're going to blow that up. Enjoy.
Come over here.
What's up?
Yo, let me ask you a question. What are we not?
We are not for sale.
Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
The sound of freedom was heard. The time has come, let's get it. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Forged in the furnace of minor attracted people. I had an uncle they warned me about who had a history. And everybody knew, wasn't no mystery. I swept that hurt under a rug and shut my lying mouth. I lived with that shame, shoved it all the way down. Regurgitated hate from maps. My GPS was broken. Lost, lonely, and hopeless. I chose the broken road that led me to these waterfalls. Father, weaken my knees. I'm feeling like a scrub, but then a pigeon descended from above and told me I was his. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
You hearing us now? The sound of a nation whose children you target. We're coming for your kids. We're coming for your kids. Ain't that what y'all shouted during y'all pride parade? Try that in a small town, Buster, and see how far you get. It'd be a cold day in hell with a chance of flurries. The way it's all mapped out to your final destination. Hell in the cell eternity. Your flames keep playing these games, spinning me Lucy today. They lurk behind the scenes, controlling what your children see. They not safe in their school. You need a call for action. Protect them from these weirdos and all these soul assassins. Better to have a stone fastened around your neck and drown. Pound for pound, they worth their weight in gold. And the Lord said that they are priceless. Leave these kids alone. Because the children of God,
we are not for sale.
leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave the kids alone. They are not for sale. They are not for sale.
We are not for sale.
Leave these kids alone. They are not for sale. Leave these kids alone. They are not for sale. This is the Hemet Beat Podcast. My name is Joseph Mekael Page, and I'm so grateful to catch up to you. The Lord is good, and His mercies endureth forever. We are going to be getting into some more of what we got going on the Hemet Beat, paying some bills in just a moment. But if you want to reach out to the Hemet Beat, it is the Hemetbeat at gmail.com. Once again, that is the Hemetbeat at gmail.com. And our phone number here is 951-305-0997. Once again, that's 951-305-0997. Now, I am Joseph Mekael Page. This is the Hemet Beat Network podcast, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and check out some more of what we got going on. I got a buddy trying to catch up to me right now, so let me go ahead and move this over, okay? And I'm going to reach out to him via phone because I just saw his message, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? I don't like to leave anyone behind, and if he reached out to me this morning, I'm going to go ahead and pull him up.
Hello?
Tonio,
Yes.
you are live right now on the Hemet Beat podcast, and I hear you're looking for a Zoom link. Yes, you want to join us via Zoom this morning?
Yeah. I was trying to look for one, and I'm not sure how this works, so just tell me what to do.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to bring you on to the Hemet Beat via Zoom. Where do you want me to send the link? Are you going to be coming from your computer or your phone?
My computer.
Okay, great. All right, so let me go ahead and start a new meeting real quick. There we go. I'm loading it up right now as we speak. I'm starting that meeting for you. Boom. There is our Zoom. It is up and running. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do this that quickly. As quickly as you saw me pull up this Zoom link,
Recording
I am
in progress.
able to get it cracking just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up a Gmail. And through Gmail, we're going to go ahead and not only hear Antonio's voice, you know, ladies. I know it's Valentine's Day, but keep back. Don't fanfare him. I know he sounds very attractive. He doesn't look bad too. You have to see young Antonio. That's why we're gonna get his face up. All right. Now, what is your email address?
Oh, it's Tony with a Y. Vidal.
TONYV. Spell it.
IDAL.
Uh-huh.
2000
Okay.
at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay, and there he is. He's got his SEO working pretty much there because he's got his picture up. Some people don't even know how to put a picture on their Gmail account. You're doing pretty good. All right, it's just going to say simply Zoom. It's coming to you from the Hemet Beat. There goes the link, and I'm sending that over to you, buddy. All you got to do is respond. Once you respond to that, you'll be brought onto the show. I'll show you what we're talking about. And then with the last 30 minutes here, we'll get into some of what I got on the list and then some of what you're doing in the community. Are you extremely transparent when it comes to the things that you deal with pertaining to mental health and advocating for those that suffer?
Yeah, I'm pretty open about it. Hold on.
Go
I think I got it.
All right, cool. All right, here he comes. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Zoom, bam, Let's half in the screen. Bam. Pull this back over here. Bam. Okay, just waiting for you to join us here. And I'm going to go ahead and record to this computer as soon as he's in there, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, ladies. Oh, there it goes. Bam, there it goes. This is a recorded call. Just want to make sure that you know that. Whew. Go ahead and say something to us. Let's make sure we can hear you.
Can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
I can. We're hanging up the phone now. Boom. There goes the phone. It's out of here. And there he is. I told you, ladies, be careful. I know it's Valentine's Day. I don't know how many Valentines he wants. So, all right. Let me go ahead and share with you my screen so that way you can see what we have going on my side of the world. There we go. Screen 2, share sound, optimize, and zoom window. There it goes. Bam. All right. Do you recognize this lovely young lady?
That's Dora.
That's my girl. What up, Dora? You know what I'm saying? So I'll show you how I run the Hemet Beat podcast, and maybe you'll get some ideas as you run your own podcast and moving forward. Because I know you got books and you're authoring, and you got different things that you've been working on. So I've gotten to a point now. I'm gonna tell you, I was not like this when I first started, but now I go on and I wake up. Like this morning was 5:17. Yesterday I went to karaoke until about 11 o'clock at night. So I woke up at 5:17 this morning. Yesterday was like 3 o'clock. The day before that was 4 o'clock. And the way the Lord moves on my heart, He's like, well, go ahead and just create the lineup on your Facebook. Let that be your Facebook post. So I woke up, I put my Holy Ghost is talking to me. This is our verse for today, Psalms 18, 1 and 2. The Lord is my rock, my strength, my salvation, and my fortress. He's my high tower. That means that can't nobody mess with my G-O-D. Okay, next up, our top story today. The Riverside University Health System Behavioral Health and the May's Mental Health Month Fair is coming May 14th at Fairmount Park in Riverside. We have not fully touched on that yet, so I would like for you to help me to touch on that if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Now, have you ever attended a May's Mental Health Month Fair?
No, hopefully this year though. I would like to attend this year.
Okay, so you know what? Well, since we're already talking about it, let's go ahead and pull this up to see if they're taking signups for volunteers. Let's see. Top story of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Art of Wellness Fair, Fairmount Park, 11:30 to 4:30. Here's another Art of Wellness Fair, but the question is the days. Here it is, Thursday, May 14th, 2026. All right, so we've got it. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen, for you, the Art of Wellness Fair. What does that say? Do you want to read it for us, Antonio?
Sure. Mental Health Awareness Fair, free, family friendly, and open to the public.
All right, let's see what else they got for us going on here. I'm going to blow it up a little bit so you can see it on your side. You want to read what the description is right there? Can you see it, or do I need to blow it up more?
Just a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's fine. Uh, Riverside Unified Health Behavioral invites you to our annual Mental Health Awareness Fair, The Art of Wellness. Join us for a family-friendly event that showcases various mental health and wellness programs available throughout Riverside County, discovering a well of resources that support mental and behavioral health, substance use prevention and treatment, and overall wellness and more.
You got a little bit more there to read.
This year it will be held in Fairmount Park in Riverside on Thursday, May 14th, 2026, from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. To learn more about mental health, substance use disorders, treatments, services, and resources near you, visit our website.
Awesome. So now you know what to do to get there, right?
Right.
Because you see the website right here in front of us and the event. But what I don't see is the volunteer sign up. So the volunteer sign up for this event, it does not look like it's been posted. Let me see if I missed it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see here. Treatment and services, go to our website, which we are. But yeah, the volunteer link has not been posted as of yet. Hopefully, you'll join me volunteering for this event this year. It's going to be a wonderful event. They always give out like 4,000 beef hot dogs. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing how many cows had to die so that we could have a great party in the park.
Right.
All right, so now that is our top story of the day. I've got some pictures from last year. Let me see if I can pull those up. It was held in both Hemet Valley and Riverside last year, but not too many people intended the one in Hemet, which I think cost them a lot. So it might not happen like that this year, but hopefully next year it'll come back to Hemet because it's definitely a wonderful and needed event. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to albums, and then I'm gonna search it out real quick. Search for May is, let's see here, Art of Wellness. How about that? Art of, no, Art of Wellness. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. Do you see that? All right, let's see here. We'll do it like this. May. And let's click that and see what happens. Got all kind of stuff from May. Yes, I remember this event. That was during that time. All right, there we go. Let's scroll. You know what feels good to me, Tonio?
What?
Is that I don't have anything that I have to hide. I don't have to be afraid to scroll through my pictures and show everybody everything there. Like, oh my God, was that a naked girl? Nah, bruh. Keep it clean. Keep it holy. At least keep it off your public space.
Right.
Let's see. This is me at the recording of my first music video. Well, second music video. OI. That is from my mother. That's my old in-home service worker there. She is no longer with me. But, you know, it was fun while it lasted. Let's see. I'm scrolling, ladies and gentlemen, with a purpose. Yes, that's me laying around on $100 bills. I've got high hopes. What can I say? All right, let's go. Come on. That is the girl that does my hair. I love her. She's such a sweetheart. Big shouts out. Only God knows. Okay. I mean, I know people are like, when is he going to be done scrolling? Oh my God. I know. I feel so bad, ladies and gentlemen, because I should have had this much better prepared. There we go. This is Ernalyn Navarro, Dr. Ernalyn Navarro, Pacific Islander meeting that they had over at RUHS, which lets me know I'm getting very close to the pictures that I want to show you. Tony Ortigo right there, and still, I mean, over 100,000 pictures and videos and counting, Antonio. Let's see. Give me a moment, people. Give me a moment. None of this. But this does let me know I need to create a new folder. All right. Hanging out in the garden there. Feeling good inside of the spring. But I still don't see my images. Where are you at, images? Are you serious? I'm about to say, I know there's more than that. There they go. Okay. So, that is one of our RUHS officials. And why would you think, Antonio, that she's guarding her face?
Because she doesn't want to be on camera.
Why do you think that's a factor?
I don't know. I never really. I don't know why people don't like to be on camera.
Okay, so the thing is that she was supposed to be putting those bean bags in the back of the truck.
Okay.
And she was lounged out. And she said, "Oh no, don't get a picture of this." I said, "I got to." I mean, you just stopped and kicked it, you know. So these bean bags that you see right here, they are always a part of the kids zone. In the background, you can see some canopies. You see the stage right there, and those are a part of the kids zone. And this is one of our kids zone officials that you see here. Up, look, she. Oh no, you didn't. Okay, and here goes one of our vans. This is Hope for Homelessness. This is Allison. When I was homeless, Allison, right here on the corner, do you see her face there? I'm circling it.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was homeless, when I came back to RUHS and to the Blaine Street Clinic, uh, Allison was there for me. She is the person. She came out to my house from Home Connect, and they're the reason that I have the home that I'm in right now. And right now, we are broadcasting from that home. So the Hemet Beat Studio is built inside of a Hope for Homelessness outreach home, you know. So I'm definitely blessed, and this is a huge success story for the individuals that supported us. And such a blessing to catch up with her a couple years later. And she's like, "Joseph, what's up?" And it's so funny because every year we see each other at the park, or I'll see one of the other individuals that were instrumental in helping me, and they'll begin to cry and, "Oh, look at you, you're doing so good." And then they make me want to cry, and I'm like, "I know." It's awesome. So yes, this is the May is Mental Health Month Fair. There goes the team from Hope again. I'm going to pull some of these photos so that people will be able to visit them on the Facebook page. But yeah, there's me and Allison. A grateful, grateful person am I. Just so many different individuals. The kids that's hanging out. I think is that a little face painting we got going on with the twins there, you know, and you just come out and have a good time. It's May 14th, 2026, and I do hope to see as many of you there as can make it. I'm Joseph Mekael Page. This is the Hemet Beat right now. It is 8:38. On our list, we had after that RUHS, Macho Perez, Lighthouse of Hope. Tomorrow is Thursday. Today is Wednesday. Let's go ahead and check out real quick what Lighthouse of Hope is offering us. Let's see here. Lighthouse of Hope is offering today. They did their thing in San Bernardino. They brought a bunch of food to the community. They're hoping for a building. So help us, a building for Donna Sautier and the work that she's doing. Join our team. Where are you located, Antonio?
I'm located by Box Mountain Reserve. You know where that is?
I don't. Is that Riverside though?
Yeah, that's by Riverside.
Okay, well, if you're looking for a chance to get some hours under you for community service, support a great nonprofit foundation charity, Miss Donna and the Lighthouse of Hope Foundation is a great place to go. It says we are currently looking for call center volunteers who would like to be a part of the Lighthouse family. That phone number is 951-977-6560. You can also find them pretty much anywhere when you put an at Lighthouse of Hope Foundation. All right. I guess this that is one of the most major things she's looking for right now. She got volunteers up there twice, but Wednesdays and Fridays, 11:30 to 1 p.m. You can go out and find you some good food. And let's see here. Let's share that. I'm gonna put hashtag Joseph Mekael Page Ministries. Okay, and then at the oh no hashtag the Hemet BEAT. All right. So she is one of our top sponsors here at the Hemet Beat. She always makes sure that we have delectables, food, clothes, a blanket, sleep, whatever I might need. I know I can reach out to Pastor Donna and have that need met. Let's go ahead and head back. I know I have another track from another artist that we said we were going to play. But seeing as how we got a surprise guest, Mr. Antonio, right after this song, we're going to let him take over. Now, do you know how to share your screen, Antonio? Do you understand how to use Zoom like that?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Okay, so when I do this, I'm gonna give you some rights to be able to share, and then
Okay.
you will be able to share the things that you want to. This next song is from Purpose, and I'm gonna mute myself as this song plays in the background.
Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Hey, let me talk to you real quick. Laced in the word, walking in deliverance. Foundation sitting firm, that's what the business is. Sold out, and this God is my witness. Okay, and we play no games. Hands down, no why, cause we unashamed. No boasting, just bold in Christ. On fire for the Lord like you midnight. Ha! Amped up, but at the same time I simmer down. I tell my flesh, and then my spirit loud. Am I walking in my victory? I'm wearing the crown because my Father is the King, and I know that now. Moving in my faith, devil get up out my face, all up on my back, trying to tear me down, but he can't. I know you hear this, so quit fighting your flesh, moving your spirit. Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Knock, knock. Special delivery. It's the Lord thy God, and he here to give you victory. Look, my life used to be flatline. Now I'm living my life and I'm baptized. Hand in the sky like I'm hitting my nay-nay. Hey, I'm just praising, but to them I look crazy. Praying hard to the Holy Spirit. Slay man, I ain't talking about death. I'm talking about rest, get it off my chest. Okay, yeah, I had to break up out imprisonment. And now I'm fighting with more armor than the militant. Devil always been a foe, ain't nothing really different. Besides the fact I chose Christ and stuck to my commitment. I must say that it's been a success. So am I walking in my victory? Yes. Okay. Rockabye, baby, I'm killing the flesh. Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn?
Where you gonna learn? How you do
Where
that?
you gonna learn?
How you do
Where
that?
you gonna learn?
God makes everything good. There goes Lonnie Johnson in the background holding up the t-shirt. All right, so we are back. I hope I didn't click that full clip because I will get in trouble for copyrighted material. We are here with my buddy, my friend, all right? And we do need to give a big shout out before I go over to him. I have 1 minute to say this to you. Count me in, okay? Count me in. And this is going to be the last one that I share before I let Tonio take it away, but it is a adaptive sports program out in Hemet Valley. If you know somebody dealing with cognitive dysfunction, physical disability, they are there for those to give them an opportunity to socialize, dance, and all kinds of things. So here you go, Miss Stephanie Brame. There goes the Count Me In page. I'm gonna tell her, Miss Stephanie Brain, I just dropped the Count Me In Facebook page to you. You can reach out to them as soon as you have time, and I'm sure they'd be so happy to speak with you. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you. God bless and bye bye. All right. So now that I'm done over here rocking my thing, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it over to you, Tonyo, and let's go ahead and blow you up here. Boom, there he is. All right,
All right.
and then I'm gonna put you on full screen. Bam. All right, did that give me full screen? It didn't. You know what? There you go. How about that? There he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Make sure that if you're gonna share sounds, you turn that on. Everything that you want the people to see, make sure it's turned on so they can see it on your side. Let me give you some privilege here to share your screen. Multiple people can share the screen. Now you are up in there, buddy. Go ahead and take control.
All right. So my name is Antonio Vidal. Um, I'm originally from Lima, Peru. Sure you can see that now. Okay, cool. So I came here in the United States 2003 and have stayed here ever since. Um, I don't know how long I wanted to write. I don't know how long because I was never a reader. In fact, English was my worst subject in school. But I've always did like story in some way or some other form than just books. I did like story as like being told or in a form of a movie or in any other way. Like I feel like story has always been a big part of me. And
What exactly are we looking at here? This is a script that you wrote?
no, this is my WordPress. It's it's all my stories, but I don't know if it has everything. I just realized that right now. I think something happened.
But it's okay. So just start from the top what you want us to know about today, and that is, because one story is enough to take on the day, but you're a blogger, so this is your blog, and make sure people know how to be able to get to you. It says bulliesbullying.wordpress.com, ladies and gentlemen. And this one is called Just Married. That's for February 4th. That's today. So you wrote this morning, huh?
Yep.
Around what time did you start writing?
So this story I started, I think the beginning of January. So that's when I started and I started editing and then I posted it today.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and read a little bit of it for us? Let's get a little monologue.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can read it. So this is Just Married by Antonio Vidal. He's gone, said Trish. But to a dog, what are we going to do, Qual? Maybe, maybe, maybe just talk to the family. No, his in-laws don't have me anywhere in writing. Well, we have to do something. He was our only income. What are we going to do? She started to breathe into a paper bag. Her skin was whiter than snow, as if the paper bag had all her breath. Trish made contact with Qual, and they did not break until Qual had an idea. Why don't you remarry? Trish was honest. No, heavens no. Are you kidding? I loved my husband. Well, it's either that or we take the dog out back. But Qual, we have no money for a gun. He didn't leave you anything? Silch. Nada? Nothing. How long do we have until he kicks us out? I don't know. Do you know anything? I don't know. She rocked back and forth like a child on a timeout until she got bored or tired of pouting. Qual and Trish repeated the process. How about you remarry? Qual retorted. I already said no. Let me finish. How about you remarry to Kia? What? I mean, he would still be part of the Frinstein name, right? Um, I'm not sure. That sounds like fraud. And giving a dog an inheritance isn't? Come on, at least try what is the worst that could happen. Jail. and it's kind of long, so I don't know how long you want me to read it.
Well, no. I was just trying to get a just. So now that you've given us a read, what is an overview? What are we hearing? Because it was kind of hard to keep up with the story. I don't have any backstory. Who's dead? What happened here?
Yeah, so this is Trish.
Hmm.
She is a widow, and she with her brother were mooching off the husband of Trish, and the husband gives all his inheritance to a dog. So now
Mm.
they they have to give or remarry to the brother-in-law to continue having the inheritance.
Okay, now I got some foundation. Do you think that people are going to need that foundation when reading this story? Shouldn't you put the overview, the scenario at the top before they begin to read?
No, I think it works this way because when you start reading more into it, because this is just the dialogue, this is just the cold opening. The more you read into it,
Uh huh.
you start to realize what's going on because like he already says to her brother and the widow, it starts to make more sense. And besides, that's not really the important part of it. The main part of the story is Arthur Paul Vincent, which is a fake name that she puts down. Trish puts down, so it's a um, so he protects the brother-in-law or the uncle.
Okay, so yeah, we will have to read a lot more into that to really understand it. Now, are you looking for some help with this to try to maybe get it recorded, turn it into a podcast, or these stories just stay how they are and gonna sit static as the blogs?
No, I think this is how I feel like I would like to present it. I don't really see them becoming like a short film or something. Like I can't really see them becoming anything else other than just the story as it is. This is just a way that I can publicize my work and not have it just sitting on my computer, you know.
Right. So, I mean, are you open to any kind of suggestions and support in helping to broaden this?
Sure. The most I would see this becoming would be a short film. Yeah. I think the one that I feel like will become more of a would be Uncle Albert. It's my first story.
Okay, well, we also could look into an audio version of the stories. They're short stories. Some people are blind and they will never be able to see what you've written. But if it's recorded in audio, they'll be able to hear what you've recorded. And that doesn't take much. It's a good microphone right there where you are attached to your computer. I mean, you could even record it how you're talking right now, and we could clean up the audio as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
All right, so we're now at 8:53. Let's go ahead and switch gears and let's talk about mental health, okay, and touch on that. What would you like for people to know regarding mental health as it pertains to yourself or anybody?
Well, I think that mental health is something that is invisible to a lot of people. Not in the sense that it's ignored, but in the sense that it's not in the front foremind of most people. It's something that it's everyone has mental health. It's kind of like being healthy of the body. It's just that it's difficult to see. It's difficult to know. And I feel like in my journey of mental health, have have had a lot of people supporting me and a lot of people um, understanding where I'm coming from, and it's also given me that understanding of other people um, that I feel like it's finally registering with me that I can indeed um, empathize with other people and Um,
Well, when were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed back in 2016.
Okay,
Yeah,
and when they diagnosed you, they gave you symptoms, told you what the symptoms of these diagnoses are, correct?
yeah.
Okay, now did you in yourself, after the psychiatrist explained to you your symptoms, were you able to say, yes, I deal with that? That is a part of my daily life. I have those symptoms.
Oh no, not at all. I wasn't really like. In fact, I fought against it, but it's not. It wasn't until very recently, until like 2 years ago, that I started to really just you know accept it and say that yeah, that's this is so. It's been a really long time since I truly I guess I started 2 years ago. Yeah, because that's not something that I've really continued or pushed against.
Okay, so did who uh discovered it? Was it your mom? Was it your dad? Family member?
No,
Who was?
it was the Ruston Clinic. I was still I was a minor at the time, so it was so they I was brought to the Ruston Clinic, and they diagnosed me, and I feel like I was um I was just really out of control, like as in high school I wasn't it wasn't the best time in high school, it was actually one of the worst years of my life. And high school was a very tough time for me. And
Okay, so you've been dealing with it since you were in high school. Then you went to Ruston during your high school years, and that's where you met a psychiatrist that diagnosed you.
yep.
Okay, and if you don't mind telling us what are your diagnoses, if you don't, that's fine too.
So I was originally diagnosed with schizophrenia, but as time went on, they realized it was a misdiagnosis. Right now, the diagnosis, the official thing that it has on the transcripts is unspecified mood disorder.
Unspecified, so they don't know what is up. So do they give you medication if they don't
They
know
do give me
what?
medication. I'm on buspirine, gabapentin, and a piperazole.
Okay, well, you know what? I was on that. You got to do a search, man. Does your if your physical health matters to you, I tell you, take a picture of the names on the bottles and put it into Chat GPT and ask what are the side effects.
Okay.
Recently, I had a respiratory breakdown and I've been taking gabapentin and ibuprofen for years because I have physical disability, pain, and that I deal with. So the ibuprofen is there for inflammation and pain. Then I had gabapentin for nerve pain and anxiety. And come to find out, they both cause shortness of breath. I'm like, no wonder I can't breathe. People are asking me, hey man, what's up with that asthma? And I'm like, what asthma? Because I haven't learned, I didn't know that my breath, my breathing was deteriorating for years because instead of, I'm a dual diagnosed. So I smoked a lot of drugs. I know I've mentioned it in class. I've done a lot of alcohol, drugs, all of that stuff. And I have these mental issues that I've been diagnosed with as well. So when they gave me pills, it was like, all right, another drug instead of the drugs that I was taking. What is this going to make me feel like? And it's like, well, since they prescribed it to me, I guess this is better for me. But in actuality, it was really killing me slowly. So you have to make sure that those things that you're taking aren't destroying you.
No,
But I
they're not.
have you looked at the side effects?
I looked at the side effects, but I don't have any symptoms of the side effects. I don't have any of the. I don't really no. I don't think that the medication is really like affecting me in a negative sense.
And I'm not telling you to stop it either, because remember, I'm definitely not the doctor, but be careful. Like I said, it took years. I've been on it for years, over 15 years, before I finally had a respiratory breakdown. And within the last 5 years to 3 years, people telling me, "Hey, you're what's up with your breathing, bro? So I just want you to be careful. I care about you. Now, today is Western Region meeting over at Blaine Street. Are you going to be attending that meeting today at 3 o'clock to speak on mental health and try to make things better for people like ourselves?
Um, yeah, I think I will.
All right, no pressure. You don't have to. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that it was going to happen. It happens at 3 o'clock today. We'll be inside of our media group from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock. Pretty much, I'm sure we'll be grabbing some pizza or something, listening to something, and enjoying each other, you know? So if you can make it out, man, I look forward to seeing you. It's already 9 o'clock. I got to get ready to get in the car to make it to Blaine Street for 10 o'clock. And I look forward to seeing you. But we're going to do a part two to this. And I want to thank you for being on the Hemet Beat podcast today.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so and then we'll work on some things that you want to talk about for the next time. Let's have a list, a bullet list of things that we're going to pull out so we can get to know more of the world of the unspecified mood swinger. You know, I my diagnoses are schizoaffective, bipolar disorder, and depression, severe depression, as well as lowest spectrum of autism, and a couple other things that they put on me. I'm proud to say that I am no longer taking the medication whatsoever. I do what I have to do. Sometimes I may take some supplements like minerals or um, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but you know. But that's about it. I don't take the medication at all, and I'm able to regulate. And I like the way that you're able to take what the moods and whatever voices you might hear or thoughts that you have and turn them into blogs, and make them into stories because that's a lot of what causes people to go crazy. They don't never have an outlet. They don't have a way to get it out there in a positive manner, so it causes them to go crazy. Some people self-medicate, alcohol, drugs, and other things like that. Sex comes into play, depression comes into play, violence comes into play. But you found a positive outlet for what you do, so I just want to commend you on that, my brother.
Well, I really appreciate it, man. I don't hear it a lot, so thank you.
There you go, big hand flying there for you, buddy. Pop, pop, pop. All right, so I'll see you hopefully at group today, and I love you much, and let's go enjoy the day, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Goodbye. See you at group.
All right, bye bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there goes another taste of the Hemet beat. What didn't we get to do today? Let's see. We did not get to do. Go back, go back, go back. I know I'm supposed to already be jumping off. It's 9:03. Just give me a moment. I just want to see what we missed and what we're going to have to follow up on tomorrow, which is a Thursday. Okay, Thursday. Throwback Thursday is what it was called originally. We haven't played Oracle, so we're going to play Oracle tomorrow. And then I guess we made it all the way down to Count Me In, so we did pretty good today. All right, Big Oracle, I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to play you today, but we will play you tomorrow. You will be the first song at the top of our list. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. If you need support, please reach out to me personally. Joseph Mekael Page on the Hemet beat. That is 599513050996 and the Hemet beat at gmail.com. Until next